Hello, Reckoning 7, and welcome to the third and final episode of our little look at Armoured Brigade. So we're going to be rejoining in the midst of a battle here. So we are commanding Soviet forces. We've got some T-72s and some mechanised infantry and some BTRs, and we are assaulting Finnish defenders during the Soviet invasion of Finland in the 1980s. So far, we have taken one of the two objectives on this map, and our attention turns to that final objective, which is located in a high wooded hill right in the corner of the map. And so we're going to be spending the next part of this battle really trying to find and root out the Finnish forces, which are predominantly infantry. We've had destroyed a number of their armoured elements in the previous episode, and for anyone familiar with this game will know that trying to root out concealed infantry is a pretty dangerous proposition, so we'll no doubt get up to some shenanigans as we try that. As ever, this was taken from a Twitch livestream, so without any further preamble, I'll hand you straight back over to the live audio. Heading down here, that's fine. You're heading into there, that's fine. You guys will take forever. Next up will probably be to try and get some troops in here, see at the lay of the land, and then push forward to this wood line. And then from here, support the push down from the north. And again, reposition these tanks as required. Time's come for you chaps to get up to there. And park yourself over here. Let's make sure you're on shortest. Don't want you going any funny ways that use main roads and get killed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Heavy damage, immobilized, suppressed. What from? You're not this squad who's down to 3 guys. Okay. Some scouting required to find out what's taken out our BTR. Thankfully the troops are out it, so not as bad as it could be. See, all our troops are fixated on these 3 guys, so aren't really looking elsewhere. Potentially could expose him to a bit of trouble. Actual unit here, A. Two casualties, take one more casualty. They are almost wiped out. Pressed to fight until the last though, got to give them respect for that. Have you guys continue to kind of sweep these woods. Probably going to end badly for yourselves, because there's just 2 of you, but you never know. Right, see if you can set up residence on this wooded line, see what you can see. Give you good eyesight into the tree line opposite. Really? Not fine. Shame you bring upon these houses. You're happily trundling down the road. It all seems okay with the world. We still have the might of Objective 2 to reclaim. Another thing maybe I should do is get these guys to set up HE just kind of in and around. Do a bit of just kind of saturating fire. I know, probably somewhere like it's just the remnants of that Jaeger squad. 3 guys left. Fine. Oh no, it's an unknown number of troops. Right, bring my T-72 around to support. He's very exposed on his own here. Okay, troops destroyed. Jolly good. You, HQ unit, need to probably get yourself into the middle of those woods. Oh, hello. Can you please unload? A minute, I'll be lucky. Where are you going? Oh, delete. Damn it. I should have had them unload on contact. That's not where you can put an SOP. Where is it? Or orders. Oh, SOP. Unload on contact. Absolutely been a yes. Will that kick in immediately? Unload. Find these dudes. That's a full PTR we just lost. As ever, mistakes will be made. A good place to spy into here. Kind of from up on this ridgeline, really, isn't it? So maybe we want to reposition this tank. You get... The only way to use across this line, actually. How do I feel about marauding across here? Not the worst. What have we seen? Some kind of wheeled vehicle. Hardly any line of sight on it. Okay. Let's grab one of our mortars. It's got a little bit left, you guys. Let's just smash that and see what happens. I think I'm going to try and get my tank into position over here. Get him just into this tree line. Probably not a bad place for him to be. So then we can come into, say, here, and then rotate around to face this position. Watch me, watch me lose my tank. Meanwhile, you're getting to go. You guys, you must have got contact. Please do that and that. Oh, you're going to need to delete last waypoint. Let's see if you guys can scooch forward a touch. Yeah, man, just light them up. Nervous? Fine. I would like you to get back in your vehicle. Troops down here have got pretty far without seeing anything. Try and maraud you through the forest with all the inherent risks that is. You guys can come a bit more open. Stay back over here. Oh, he says as rounds come in. You're seeking cover, that's fine. Show me where and I'll drop some HE on them. Other thing I could do actually is swing my tank round that position there. Might not be the worst idea, so I'd like you to come down here. Where's that movement for? Why don't we come down there, and then I'll have you advance the contact around like so. Should be able to get him. You've expended all your rounds. Okay. Unfortunately didn't make out exactly where that contact's coming from. Pulled away. Somewhere up there. I mean, I could just drop some more rounds. Feels a bit ungainly. is, yeah, feeling a little bit cat and mouse at the minute. You're not doing much use to anyone. Why don't you come all the way down here? And like that. Maybe you'll find something. How'd you sound quick? Thankfully it's not the worst in the world. That could have been uncomfortable. Now, do we have... What's right there? Any remnants of a squad anywhere we could move into this objective? Oh, these guys actually, I suppose. I was just thinking of pushing these scouts on and therefore not leaving them in here, but maybe I just will. Okay, to scout down, no. And this 2.5 minute delay is pretty horrendous. I think it's because they've lost their BTR. On the plus side, my C-72 has made it without being destroyed. We are 45 minutes. I'd wonder... I don't know what the hard time limit is. My caution gets the better of me. So far, it's all going relatively well. Let's have you guys continue to even give you a scouting order, actually. Approach that crossroad a little bit slowly. And some may say overcautiously. Let's screw those guys. Alright. Once he swings the corner and gets over here, he should be able to line up his shot. Oh, he might actually get it first. We shall see. No. That is fair. Oh yeah, he was coming up the rest of the wooded position. I might leave him there as we push down through this. There we go. I mean, he missed, but still, he did what we wanted. So I can't complain too much about that. Terrible shot. Much better shot. Alright. Good job, T-72. I'll use scoot forward a little bit there. You guys are still thinking about it? Do I want to try and get you across the river? I mean, I do. I'm worried there's going to be infantry in here. Probably add contact for you to get out actually facing onto the road now. Expect there may be more ETRs, BMPs. Oh, actually, there's probably at least one more if you think these things usually come in a trio. Alternatively, what we could do is push one of our BTRs into this area, just because that's relatively sheltered. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have you continue on this general theme to get to there. You're doing that, you are stomping around the place. And then maybe we'll push these two BTRs over into the woods. So here it goes. So what we've got left in terms of infantry? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads essentially. Okay. Scouts are scouting a wall. You can't scout your way into that building. Contact again on these guys. I believe they're now diving for cover. Love to know exactly where they are. Somewhere up on here. You think he would get a bit of a spot on? Apparently not. Oh, do you know what? I'm tempted. It's a bit of blind firing here. Getting a casualty. Just give me eyes, man. Give me eyes. Where else has got a reasonable line of sight into this hill? Not that many places, to be honest. Something to be said, actually, seeing if you can get into that house. It might give you a little bit more ammo. You're roasting fire over here. Found someone. Fortunately, we can't see them. Come on, lads, make the spot. I feel like I spend a lot of my wargames commission, this kind of thing, just shouting, come on, make the spot. It's just anywhere in the circle, we don't know where. Three casualties. Come on, man. Panicked. Jeez. I mean, they're shredding us and we're not even seeing them. Broken. Aye, aye, aye. I mean, you've got to think they'd be on this side of the woods. Aha, hello. In that house. Okay. And then the fire pours in. This is the important of getting that spot, isn't it? That cost us 5 casualties. That's taking that entire squad out, essentially. Brutal. Brutal. Now, you can't see anyone here, so let us... dive into these woods with that BTR team. We lost the more rifle squad there and a more red squad there. Yeah. Well, that sucks. What if you go here? Suppose you use a little bit of fire. You're probably just getting an RPG on your side, aren't you? You stop firing, stop firing. Stop. Hold. Roll our tank forward. What could possibly go wrong with that, eh? Well, let's bring him maybe into this ruin. We'll bring our HQ down slightly in support as well. I think our main difficulty at the minute is just tricksy infantry hiding in the woods. Probably actually have something dialed in on here, shouldn't I? Would make a bit of sense. So you'll probably find there's some infantry holed up in one of these buildings. Actually, maybe this one or something relevant. No, we saw it back here, actually. Don't think it was quite that far forward. Oh. This is dangerous because you are doing a bit of marauding. Probably should have had that contact. Likewise on you. You could easily be in these buildings. And then we're going to get very close. If I just delete all waypoints. Okay, to unload there. 45 seconds. Okay. 3 guys made it out. The all waypoints, and then let's do contact, because I remember how I should be playing this game. Let's swing in from this direction. There they are. I'll also have you on contact. Come down around this way, please. Alright, they're mullered, but we lost now the BTR. Like so. But you know, there was 2 contact icons in there, so there's probably someone else hiding. And that's all it takes, it's just these little, you know, stumbling into the wrong position, eating RPG, things that go a little bit south. Must remember to use contact more. I would like you. I still think there's someone in here, to be perfectly honest. To advance a little bit. I also would like you. No, I will have you advance all the way across there. Then we will move forward on contact through the rest of these woods. Like so. We are starting to get a little bit thin on the ground on troops. Specifically infantry for coming through the woods. Round, you're a bit in there, good. Who would want to be a Soviet soldier under my command, eh? Got 1 full squad in the BTR there. That's it, I think. No, 1 full squad with BTR there. Everywhere else we've got either the squad or the BTR. Right, you're gonna bring your gun round to actually look at where you're pointing? Fully. Up speed a touch. Hello. Ooh. What exactly was that? Probably something I want to drop some rounds on. Yeah, we'll use the last of your rounds. Let's go. Explosives. Right here, please. And once we do that, I'll probably bring this BTR out as well. And do I want to bring this team forward? I probably will. And scoot forward like that. Catch yourselves a vehicle. You just hanging out open here. I mean, you're never going to get there, but do something like that. This might end up being a draw, depending on how it calculates things. Aha! This is a anti-tank team we've found. Looks like RPG. No more. Go on, last week. Okay, good. Bring you 2 up to this position. Mortars ready to fire. Is this one? Go for it. And I'd like you to move into contact there. I think it's going to give you. Let's do that explicitly. It'd give you eyes on that thing. That as well. And get from both sides. The heavy machine guns will be enough to punch through it. Well, our BTR is not really seeing or doing anything much. We have another. I mean, are we ready just to sit in the open with these things? Potentially. How confident am I that their armoured assets have been annihilated? Worryingly so, I suppose, is the answer. You should be on contact. Right to there. You have made it all the way through. Good. Keep bringing up our HQ unit in support. Maybe time to actually try and move our tanks off this hill as well. Yeah, they may be doing limited. Actually, no. We can get some good line of sight. Just there. How's your current line of sight? Not terrible. Slightly surprised you haven't been spotting more. I will have you reposition here and then rotate towards this hill. And we'll just leave you there. I'm in that kind of I'm clearing the map phase, but maybe what I should be doing is just saying, well, don't worry about this and just focus on doing objectives. Well, look, he's just come under fire from somewhere. Down here. What is it? Probably a T-55 to be honest, if he's hitting us at that range. Okay, that's worrying. That's probably infantry, very close. So we've expended all our ammo. Interesting enough, no eyes of what's here. That's disconcerting. That's probably not that surprising, to be honest. How can we not see who's here shooting at you? Curiouser and curiouser. I need my eyes. Right, ETR. I would very much like you to advance on contact. Let's do some lessons learned here. Get yourself into there and then unload if you can. E72. Again, I'll advance you on contact. Maybe just up into here. I think there's probably a T-55 tucked in this forest line, potentially, or there's something anyway. That is a BTR. Maybe I just need to sneak him forward. I mean, sneak's a strong word, but you know, push forward so you actually get line of sight down here. Ah, here we go. What is it? Don't know. Some kind of vehicle. Interesting enough, it was our HQ tank that finally got that spot. Now, what we could do is actually have you. Excellent job. Come down. And yeah, come through here, through the light scrub. I want to bring you all. Yeah, no, I like this idea. Take at this position, and we're kind of closing the net. Ever so much, ever so slightly. We still know there's probably infantry kind of in and about here, but and maybe we should just get to the point of ignoring them. see if you can head up to, say, this direction. Make sure your SOP is for... Hang on, see that in a minute. Effective range for hard targets, please. Okay, we got another one in the woods. Excellent. It's hopefully opening the door for whatever's left of our infantry. Speaking of which, you are going to need to start heading over in this direction. And keep you moving forward to here. Who else been spied down this back corner? This contact never resolved itself. Neither did this one. Which I suspect is infantry somewhere. Ah, there we go. I mean, they had to go at my scout team, they're going to suffer for it. Alright, they're very much dead. Ooh, that could be dangerous. Oh. I've overplayed my hand somewhat here. May have to rely on some superior armour to get me out of this hole I've just dug for myself. That may well not be enough. I'm presumably going to take this thing out. Yeah, that's good. I'm afraid there's definitely infantry around here somewhere. Yeah, there they are. Probably popping off RPGs and all sorts at you, my friend. Okay, we destroyed those guys. Good. No, I would like you... a good line of sight into this kind of back quadrant. Nowhere especially without going really close to those lines. Maybe we just want to come down this way. Let's just push down our tonks. Right, so it seems to be mainly soft targets. Oh, hello, what are you? Another BTR. Cheerio. This way, if we can clear as many soft targets as we can, then our infantry has a better chance of surviving to actually get to the objective. The fact that this never resolved itself is mildly terrifying. Hey, nuclear, how's it going? Oof, that game. Are you a fan of it? A positive oof, or just not your cup of tea? I've only just been playing around with it, to be honest. I had about 3 hours in before tonight's sheet. It's firing at something. It is firing at some poor little Finnish soldiers. I must admit, it's an interesting game. The top-down aspect takes a while to kind of wrap your head around some of it. And it's not as pretty, but half the games I play sort of confuse this game. It is, and the spotting, I think, is tricky. You know, frequently your guys will be like being shot at from 2 tiles away and reporting almost nothing. Which, admittedly, is pretty frustrating. Then I'm currently just enjoying superior armour and rolling it around the place. Then we'll have to try and take in here. Oh, hello. Bye. Go on. Good job, team. So my problem, my difficulty is that I've got 1 objective left to take. I don't have that much in the way of infantry left alive. Yes, okay, where is he? There's a vehicle in here. It's killing my stuff and I can't find it. Right, I've got... Oh, hello. Some infantry squads. And I think there's... I'll be pretty sure there's some infantry squads in here as well. Let's bring our HQ tank forward as well. They're not much of a threat at the minute. We seem to have knocked out all their T-55s early on. Handy. Let's have you scout forward to here. Are you taking fire from somewhere? Okay. I'm doing a lot of recon by fire at the minute with my main battle tanks. Because my recon by squishy troop ended up with my squishy troops not faring so well. But I don't think I've got one mechanized squad still attached to their BTR. Oh no, I've got one. It's the only team where I have both vehicle and infantry still alive. Maybe I should just swing a tank over here and murder whatever that thing is. Let's see if we can get over the road. Guys doing okay back here. Infantry, not very much, but that's fine. Slow and ponderous push in objective 2. Come on, man, just die already. Oh, I've seen somebody new. Hello. Probably a BTR. This is where I thought maybe these guys would have vision, but I guess not. I think I'm going to bring them down off this hill. They've been very good at Overwatch thus far, but I don't think it's doing the job down here. Just going to ask them to, in whatever the quickest manner is, advance yourselves, support this HQ tank. Ah, not that one. Good. I knew a little bit more about where they are. I can drop lots of high explosive mortars on them. I don't. This is a very resilient. I must admit, one thing the Finnish troops don't seem to do is run away. Got to give them credit for that. Everyone's getting on the action there. Good. Destroyed. Excellent. You guys are horrendously slowly making your way out of here, presumably. Oh, you'll be on order delay of 26. That's okay. I believe the HQ tank. Having a what that. You guys made it there. You've made it here. Still don't know what's in that building. Let's see if you can please get over the road back here, and then we'll sweep round behind. Yeah, that's okay. Move you up to this bridge. These very nervous infantry may have to assist. Now, I think there's still maybe some infantry down here. I don't really want to fight them. I may not have a choice. Tell you what. Let us clear that last waypoint. We'll do something up. Probably going to look a little bit silly. One of you come out here. Come into there. And then if you don't find anyone, over to there. A little bit of sweep and clear, if you please. Get yourself down there as quickly as you can. let's have you come down to this bridgehead. HQ tank failing to get the job done, but alright. Oh, remote rifles will take fire. From unknown location. Somewhere in here. Struggling to see. How good's line of sight once you get in these trees? Not great. I'm getting to the point I'm tempted to just try and roll my tanks through the forest. I don't think anyone has ever said is a good idea. Trying to do anything else, my infantry not providing me much in the way of joy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this chap spend his rounds in the objective itself. Now we do have, whenever they get down here, 5 tanks left, so maybe we'll just roll as a line of 5 tanks. Ooh, maybe we can get some eyes here. Got a little bit of penetration in. All we need to do is secure this objective. We don't need to kill everything on the map. As fun as that always sounds. Hit no damage. Sure there's people here. Nope. High concealment though. I can't really blame them. So I'll have to bring you down to here. Delete that last one. Alright. Have you down to here. You join them. And I'm going to do some ridiculous rolling tanks through forest. Doesn't feel like it should be the answer. Apparently it may be the answer. Pretty sure you're just being shot with machine guns from here. But he's not. Oh. Hey, I mean, you gonna look this way? You gonna turn around? So what? Delete all waypoints. How about you face that guy? I mean, I'm just lucky it's what is it, PTR with some machine guns. Let's do it. Let's start rolling a few tanks in. Unsupported tank on its own, that feels like a terrible idea. Why would you do that, Recon? Honestly, I don't really know. I should just wait. Patience. We've got this far. Right. Oh, yeah, look, he's turned around. Can you see it now? Not sure. Less. Alright. We'll leave him there in his unsuredness. Have you start rolling through the forest in the most terrible manner. You are alive and fully. I can't believe how trashed my forces have got this battle, I must admit. He's starting to be slightly better off. Dude apparently genuinely cannot see anything here. Oh, here we go. You finally noticed there's a BTR sitting there. Try the big gun. Was that it? That was the one thing I had to get. Oh, for goodness sake. How long did I spend funning around just... And that was the one thing I was after. Alright, show me that. So. Major victory, I'll take that. Quite loud success music. We lost half our troops. And actually, similar numbers of lost troops. They lost a lot more vehicles, which is good. Which was okay, considering we were on offense. You kind of always expect to lose a little bit more on the offense. I'm guessing if we look at the... We can do a quick replay. See where we spotted them. Doesn't really show their movements though. Oh, looks like that was a tank. Shit, that might just be a tracked vehicle. It's because I can see the city symbols for our BTRs. So what? I don't find that interesting. Let's pull out. So look at the map. So there's still a whole infantry squad hanging about there. There was infantry squad, which caused some problems earlier. Oh, that's interesting. They had an ATGM team lurking here. How did they not cause me more problems? Down here we had cleared out. Been destroyed. Yeah, recon. Pretty sure if we go OOB, you can see who has various amounts of kills. What was waiting for us in the forest? Ah, tanks. Why were you not using your tanks? Just hiding them back here. MG team, infantry, APC, recon. This thing, how did we never spot this thing? So there we have it, a successful end to our little look at Armoured Brigade. And I must admit, I really enjoyed the 6 or so hours I've had with the game now. I think it's a really interesting take on the wargame genre, or addition to wargame genre, I should say. And I think probably the standout feature for me is just the sheer amount of customization you can do within the map and objectives and the forces available. Really let you kind of tailor it down to whatever you want. That said, I've got no immediate plans to cover any more of it on the channel, though I may do so at a future date, just if I feel in the mood to play the game, or if there is maybe some other interesting DLC gets released. As ever, all this stuff was done on Twitch and a live stream, so if you're interested in coming out and hanging out, then there's links in the description below. I will be back on the 29th. We're going to be doing, I think, some more Panzer Corps, and then I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks. But I'll spread out some stuff on YouTube in the meantime. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.